Oh, now I'm back into the computer. Okay, overstepped a bit this one because I was trying to find Kevin, but right now it is NEWERA versus KOMPLEKSiii, the final of the upper bracket. The winner will advance to the grand final with secured top 2 and also with one map of advantage. Oh, Nordics, he finds one. We've seen NEWERA many times, but Chiba, he also can find a great shot like that. Benku, 4 against 3, KOMPLEKSiii. They've picked Burgundy, they've already beaten Martians there. Now NEWERA is the number 2 seed, 1950. Found Benku, 3 against 3. NEWERA still without a plant, but Ixo already close. Mozart has to be careful, but now Ixo takes care of Chiba, 3 against 2. And NEWERA will try to go for another one. NEWERA also one of the 2 teams that were unbeaten in the group. No, we had 3 teams that were unbeaten, but we had 2 that got all wins because Bomb Squad had 4 wins but went draw in the group stage. Kiba, oh Kiba, he had to get this one up, easy down, 2-0, and a great start from NEWERA, but those are only 2 first rounds. That doesn't really mean a lot, because we can see more and more. Ixo, Mozart, they don't really get bound by this grenade, but Losa, he might be the one to do this. He might be the one to actually bump them out of this round. Oh, Chiba, he needed to get this shot. Chiba was very patient with this one. Ixo and Nordics. The only 2 players from NEWERA fighting for this one. Chiba looks for some scans. Not any really connects, but 1950 found Ixo. A nice shotgun play from the axis there. And it's on the Nordics in a 1v3 situation. Nordics with scope. Will this clash be dope? Oh no, that's a nope. Nordics eliminated. So it's the first point for KOMPLEKSiii. KOMPLEKSiii, they are killing this Burgundy. They are the ones that are actually very, very hard to get beat there. $19.50. Finds another nade, but Benku with an Alam Chiba. Oh, those nades connect definitely. 1950 with another one. 1950 everywhere that he can be with a trench gun. He is going to be there with a trench gun. 3 versus 2. Nordics and Kiba fighting for this clutch. Nordics and Kiba fighting for the 3rd round. But NEWERA looks like they actually do have some trouble. But Nordics! No, he individually does not. But finally, 1950 will be able to get him. 1950, great day today from him. I would even say that a fantastic one. Kiba, 1 versus 2. Kiba gets 1950. Kiba! Oh, a fantastic clutch pulled by a NEWERA player. He was able to get one. He was able to hit twice. 3-1, and NEWERA actually putting this 2 versus 4. And that's the difference. NEWERA can win runs like that. You have to be careful for every single moment. Chiba looking for an opening. Nalum as well. Nalum will find an 8-0. Definitely NEWERA has to be a bit better at dodging those grenades because it's already 4 eliminations. Almost a kill a round. 0.8 kill per round with the nades coming from the axis. 1950 finds Kiba once again. KOMPLEKSiii is able to start with a great advantage. KOMPLEKSiii is able to start with few eliminations without even dropping a sweat. For now, Mozart gets one in revenge. Still 1 up for the KOMPLEKSiii. Not for long. Mozart finds another one. 3 versus 3. And KOMPLEKSiii, even though that they've lost the man advantage, can they manage to get the win? Can they manage to get the 2nd point here? It is best of 3. One of 2 last best of 3s, and also the grand final can 2, and with only 1 map if the team that advanced from the have advanced from the upper bracket wins immediately. Now Losa with 1 elimination. 3 versus 2. NEWERA. Even though they were coming back to this round, it's still not enough to get a bomb. Oh, Losa now gets perfect timing. Mozart without a chance there. So Ixo is the only one standing. Another 1v3 clash that we are going to see. Oh, this time KOMPLEKSiii will finish the round. 25 seconds. The bomb is not down yet. Ixo already located the enemy. Ixo going for the trench gun, but Siva was a bit quicker out there. So that would be 2-3, and that would not be a throw from NEWERA. NEWERA, they have to work on the openings. They have to work on the early parts of the round because we've seen how many troubles it actually gave them. NEWERA trying to go for the push, but once again it is an ace kill coming from the defense out there. Benku, Siva, quick eliminations, and KOMPLEKSiii on Burgundy. Somehow they are having that still defense that you can break once in a while, but it is still giving them enough points to play for the offense by themselves. Ixo trades 1-for-1. 2 versus 4. NEWERA, they've already pulled one round like this. Now Mozart going for the kill, and now I'm finding the head, so it's Kirba. Not against 2, but against 4 players this time, and without the bomb that is already planted. Kirba, he gets 90 hits in the torso, but he also gets eliminated by Losa. 3-3. KOMPLEKSiii once again coming with a beautiful defense and with a fantastic nade from 1950. The problem is that NEWERA gets very easily targeted here by the Axis. Oh, Tsiba, nice dodge there. We'll see if NEWERA players can do the same. Yes, I'm actually, yes, so finally they will survive. Oh, now Benko, Ixo! This time NEWERA with a head start at the beginning, but it is very fast nullified by the KOMPLEKSiii. Kirba wants another, and he finally gets this duo down. We can even see this one more time. Kirba got everything out there. Bomb planet, so Losa in the 1v3 clutch. Losa trying to close the distance. Losa trying to get a bit more nearby to the side. But Kirba was only waiting for this. Kirba with the third one. It is 4-3 in NEWERA. Still on the lead, but NEWERA would need here 8 or 9 points, I would even say. Unless they have a great defense, because I don't remember about this one. It was too much Call of Duty for me to remember everything that I've seen in those last 2.5 days. Because today, I know, counting my break, it is 7 hours since we started. So we can say that it's about 5-6 hours for me. But now Chiba with a beautiful nade. Also another one coming in from KOMPLEKSiii. Oh, Benku having some trouble, but Benku, he is able to survive this one. 3 versus 4. If Benku would have not got that, wouldn't have gotten that kill, it would have been over. It would have been 4-4. But right now, NEWERA still in play. NEWERA still in a chance to keep the lead. Benku trying to find his fight. Oh, 90 HP. Losa almost dead, and Benku finds him. Nordics finds Stalin as well. Benku going for another one, and it's only RPZ who is alive. 1 versus 3 right there. RPZ, can he get the win out there? RPZ has already this disgusting setup. Nordics and Benku and Ixo, every single angle is obtained here by NEWERA, and RPZ, he does obtain a lot of bullets towards his body. 5-3, NEWERA once again securing the lead. And the fact is that as long as NEWERA do not get baited for those nades, as long as Mozart gets some space, that's just what I was talking about, is they might get themselves rounds. Oh, Tsiba having some trouble. He's able to escape. Not the same stuff with Ixo and Losa. 3 against 3. RPZ, oof. The clean shot coming from KOMPLEKSiii player. Chiba finds Kirba. And Chiba, he was contributing a lot on this last map, on this Donville against Martians. Right now, he is contributing a lot when it comes to this game against NEWERA, because it's already 11 eliminations from him. Nordics will be found by Chiba. Chiba going for the 12. 4-5, KOMPLEKSiii. Still not letting NEWERA find too much. 1950 coming for another nade, but Benko, that was one clean shot. 2 headshots coming from the NEWERA. And even though that they had some troubles with those nades, they are still managing to stay one man up. Kiba, he somehow have seen Losa here, so RPG now is the only one left. 1 versus 3. It seems like NEWERA will get the point number 6. It seems like NEWERA will get something more. And Exo finishing the round 6-4. NEWERA. NEWERA. They do have a draw, but they still need more. They still need more from this half. And Nordics is going to provide us. Nalum quickly eliminated by NEWERA sniper. Benku also finding something for himself. Chiba trying to walk this advantage out, trying to delay this attack from NEWERA, but he actually cannot redo this. Chiba, his rotation of his also was delayed by all of those nades. In 1950, trying to go for the trench gun play, trying to go for a sneaky bicky be like. 5 versus 3. NEWERA in a great spot here to look for the win. Chiba push the very corner of the side. Chiba, oh, there is wiggle picking. There is KOMPLEKSiii. Oh, he now might get the occasion, but KOMPLEKSiii, it's 94 HP hit from 1950. Oh, that was just sad out there. He was not accurate enough. It could have been 2 eliminations. It could have been maybe a comeback around. Not now. Chiba trying to look for the kill, but Chiba cannot find Exo. Exo is just too mobile here. And Benku finds Losa. 7-4. NEWERA with another pretty easy round since the only Nordics was eliminated. And now securing the lead. They want to make it even further. Chiba finding the nade. RPG. It seems like KOMPLEKSiii do not like to win those last rounds. KOMPLEKSiii trying to go for this true win. 5 against 3. It seems right now like the round that should be won by them, but we don't know since Kiba is all still there. Mozart as well. Kiba trying to search around the tank. Not really much to find here. Lots of time for NEWERA, so they will still try to go for those eliminations. Mozart on the quest. Mozart looking for the A site. Almost fully cleared there, so even NEWERA might look for the plants at this side of the map, especially that Exo. Now finds Chiba. Exo has to retreat for the moment. Nice movement there from NEWERA's player. 3 against 4. With a bomb set up, it could be playable, but 1950 finds Kiba. And now it would not be so easy. RPG, it all comes up to this fight, and RPG could not get this one. Somehow Exo is winning this duel. 2 against 3. And it's still possible for NEWERA to win this, but 1950 with another one. 1950 coming with the clutch whenever the team needs it. Mozart, 40 seconds. Mozart already playing the bomb, but Mozart does have someone on his back. Losa also there. Mozart open position. Nalum already there. Mozart being able to survive for a moment, but Losa from behind gathering the free elimination. It will be 7-5. Pretty close opening on this match, and we'll see if NEWERA will be able to win the map number 1, or KOMPLEKSiii will go 1 up against NEWERA to advance the grand final. A quick break, and we'll advance to the round number 13. And the match continues. That's what I like, when we don't have to wait too long for the players. And we can just continue. We can just continue with the game smoothly. Round number 13, 7 points for NEWERA during this attack side. Once again, KOMPLEKSiii with pretty solid defense. I have to admit this one. Chiba and 1950, this duo is impeccable. Oh, what now Chiba? Not only in the defense, but in the offense. Finds the nades. Losa going for the play. Losa going for the kill. Exo, this time he wins, but this time he's not winning. Nalump with elimination. 4 against 3. Chiba trying to find himself on the back of the Trying to find himself on the back of this defense. Mozart with a kill, 3 versus 3. Chiba still unnoticed. Chiba still might bring a lot of trouble out there, but Mozart finds another one. 1950 with a response. 2 against 2, but 2 best players from KOMPLEKSiii still alive. Nordics and Cuba. I would say that NEWERA should win this round if they want to stay on the higher position, if they want to have the moral high ground. The Nordics versus Chiba. One is trying to wait out the other. But for now, Chiba will just fade away to the side. There he has space. There he can plant. There he can go for the win. 1950 once again. A transformation. Oh, and 1950. He always appears when you don't expect that. He always appears when you definitely do not want to see him. Cuba looking for that clutch, but 1950 once again in this attack side. Martians had the problem there. Oh, and now Exo Mozart. Oh, it's a much better start from defense right now. Exo with another one and one from Nalump. He's not really making much of a difference out there. LPZ and Losa. 2 versus 4. Benku looking for the nade. Should not really land on anyone's head. But Benku, oh, he gives a lot of info right now. He checks a lot of positions. RPZ and Losa, they would have some trouble in the moment, but Losa finds Mozart. Tries to bring up some space in the next part of the map. Benku going for the jump shot. And Benku closing the side from the other side. Benku, oh, RPZ was ready. But Kirba, nice cooperation out there. So someone was able to get a refrag. 2 versus 1. Losa is the only one standing. Losa, minute on the clock to go for the plant. Minute on the clock to go for those 2 kills. Losa trying to see. Losa trying to win this duel, but Losa is being pushed away from the mids. Now Kiba, oh, this position would be absolutely disgusting and not checked by KOMPLEKSiii player. 8-6. NEWERA will be able to secure this round. Nordics. Once again, it's NEWERA who starts with an elimination, and actually NEWERA, they will continue to put a pressure like that on KOMPLEKSiii. They might be able to get the important win. They might be able to get that first map. Chiba finds Exo 4 versus 4. If NEWERA finds this map, if NEWERA wins pick of KOMPLEKSiii, then we should pretty much think that it might go for 2-0. And NEWERA might find themselves in the grand final. Chiba looking for the scan. The bomb will be set by right now. Nordics finding for another one, but Nordics with scope cannot really do much right there. 4 versus 4. Nalump ready for this push. And NEWERA still holding Mozart now. Activating the movement, but now Benku found Mozart with a refrag. 3 versus 3. Chiba. He's the one playing in the side. Mozart will try to storm them. Kiba, so 1950. Who will hit who? For now, no casualties more, but Chiba wins against Mozart. Losa cannot get a kill and Chiba down. Losa has to get to the side because 1950 is the only one there, but 1950 is doing great. Is the bomb defused? It seems like yes, oh, no one is coming close, oh, no one is seeing this. Can he get this defused down? It seems like yes, oh! It was less than a second, but Nordics was eliminated. 1950 can find this jump shot. 7-8. KOMPLEKSiii with another great attack. It was getting a bit risky at the end, but they still managed to get the win. 7-8. Exo looking for a push out there, but KOMPLEKSiii were already in the side. Benku is the only one. Benku looking for the nade. Benku eliminated without kills from the nade. Mozart, Nordics trying to fight out there, but Mozart eliminated. Nordics only with the scope trying to hold his side. What a beautiful movement there from KOMPLEKSiii players. Nordics Nordics, can he get this one? No, he actually cannot. Kiba is the only one staying. Kiba gets one. Kiba cannot get the second one, and it will be 8-8. KOMPLEKSiii finding this draw. And NEWERA, I think they might need a pause in the moment because it is starting to not look so well for them. $19.50. Finds an opening. Kiba, $19.50. Oh, he's already on 20 eliminations and he is trying to put his team above NEWERA right there. RPZ from the snipe from the green has Kiba gets those 3 against 3, but NEWERA, we have to look out since KOMPLEKSiii is almost setting the bomb down. RPZ and 19.50 going for the third elimination of the round. 3 versus 2. KOMPLEKSiii looking great with planted bomb with an advantage. Benku had his occasion, he cannot find Malub, but KOMPLEKSiii lost 19.50, lost the star player of this round. Still Malub and RPZ will fight for this win. RPZ just waiting for the enemy, and Mozart has already had Mozart. Will they meet? It seems like they will not because Nalum is waiting there. Benku in the side, but KOMPLEKSiii are just holding this from a long distance. Benku cannot really do much since it's 20 seconds on the clock. He would need to rush both of the players, and since he cannot get even a Malum, there is not a single solution for him. 9-8, KOMPLEKSiii on the lead, and KOMPLEKSiii, can they find this win? Can they find a way to get one up? Once again, I'm not really familiar with the map that we will be seeing next. Kiba looking for a kill, but once again it's KOMPLEKSiii who will open the rounds with a double here. Kiba, an easy one. Oh, Kiba with a bash. Nice little play from the NEWERA player, but still it is a plant. Kiba trying to get the third one, but Kiba is the only one there. 19.50 with the finishing blow, and it is 10-8. KOMPLEKSiii on a streak. KOMPLEKSiii with an almost perfect offense right there. And it is a time for NEWERA because it is getting worse. It is getting worse. KOMPLEKSiii looking up for the win. A short break, and we'll be coming back with KOMPLEKSiii trying to put another one in a row. So the game resumes. 10-8. That's the score that we find on the scoreboard in 4 rounds in a row for KOMPLEKSiii. New Era trying to come back for this game, but it's not looking great because the defense is broken and shorter again and again and again. KOMPLEKSiii looking for those nades. Chiba, is he dodged out there? NALUMP. His nade would be the one to explode last and find Nordics. 4 against 5. But still New Era manages to get a kill inside. Exo trying to stand there. Exo with a second one. Mozart with help. And finally, it looks like New Era found the rhythm. 2 versus 4. Exo gets another one. Exo, can he go for a quadra? He cannot, but Kiba gets the one, so New Era still gets the point. 9-10. And yet another close map coming up on stream. Exo, the one who almost single-handedly won the last round, now won the rematch. Benku, RPZ, those first eliminations, 4 against 4. But Nordics having some trouble out there. Benku as well. Not more further casualties yet. Cuba trying to push the park. Nordics finds 1950. New Era. Can they hold the advantage? It seems like yes, because Mozart with beautiful push. Mozart one more time. Appears in the right place, in the right time. 3 versus 2. But Siba eliminated, so it's only NALUMP right there for the offense. NALUMP. Close to the side, NALUMP can look for the plant, can look for the side. One versus 3. NALUMP, he will go for the bomb, but Kiba is already looking for the jump shot. NALUMP, he needs to stay on the ground. NALUMP, going for the fight. NALUMP. 19 HP taken from Benku. And NALUMP still fighting for this one. Benku will give the final bullets. 10-10. New Era after this break is able to tie the game up once again. We do have another draw. We will have maybe even another overtime from KOMPLEKSiii on stream. $19.50. Dodging the nade, throwing some of his own. But Kiba, he will be the one to find elimination. NALUMP this time on this side of the kill feed. 4 against 5. KOMPLEKSiii. They are having some troubles right now. New Era seems like a new team. New Era seems like going for the new beginning and for the new map. But with 1-0 at the scoreboard. Benku with another one. 5 versus 3. Chiba looking for something more. 1950 trying to find the push, trying to find the rush. But there is something itching. That's what the rush is for. 3 versus 5. The problem is that you cannot really get into the side because it's Burgundy. You have to get into the side and then just go for the snipers. How it just goes. Just go for the position where you can find, but Exo will not let you into the side. Exo with another one. Chiba finally getting that elimination, but Nordics finds RPZ. 2 players close. Chiba with another one. 1 versus 3, and Benku was already on the back. 11-10. New Era with small lead. And New Era are threatening to go to the match points. Chiba finally finding that opening kill. That's what KOMPLEKSiii might need to if they want to stay in the game. Chiba with another one. So it seems like 11-11 is coming. Benku gets NALUMP. 3 versus 4. New Era still standing, but for now KOMPLEKSiii might have time to go into the side. Might have time to position themselves well for the win. Nordics will have to stay strong. Nordics found by Chiba. Hard trick from the sniper. And Benku, he needs to be a game changer there if New Era want to have 2 points, but 1950 gets him eliminated. It's Benku against 4 players. Benku in the 1v4 clutch. RPZ already waiting down there, but Kiba finds Kiba. Can he get another one? He cannot. RPZ with a kill. 11-11. And the overtime is still much possible there. Chiba, he wants to play this round as well as the last one. But Mozart already with 2 eliminations. Mozart with the strange gun trying to carry this round for NEWERA, trying to bring this 1 point for an advantage. Losa, as well as his 2 teammates, are trying to look for the turntables, but he cannot really find this. RPC as well. Losa now is the only one standing. It seems like NEWERA will get to the 12 points first. Can they get to 13? Losa finds one. Losa, that would be the perfect moment for this clutch. Losa gets another one. It's 1 against 2. Kiba and Benku still alive, but NEWERA is losing control in this round. NEWERA is now sweating a lot. If they can get this win, they had almost 3 rounds, considering the fact that they were 4 against 1. Losa still has a lot of time to check, still has a lot of time to look for those sneaky eliminations. Losa almost finds Kiba. If this shot would have landed, that might have been the end. That might have been the clutch. But for now, Losa still has to play 1 against 2. Benku on the middle, but Benku also misses there. Losa going for the side. 28 seconds out there. Benku, will he push? Will he try to go for the fight? He's waiting for Kiba right now. Losa slowly crawling to their zone of detonation. Losa will land the bomb. And now Kiba and Benku both will go for the retake. Losa in half, in the middle of this 1v4 clutch. Losa crawling towards tank. Losa, can he get someone there? Because both Benku and Kiba are near by the side. Losa, is he going for the play? Is he going for this? But Kiba gets the elimination. A very important frag. And NEWERA do not throw this round. 12 to 11. And NEWERA with 1 opportunity.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
And right now, Chiba with all KOMPLEKSiii fighting for another overtime on the stream. They've already found the first kill of this round. Nordics, can he hold the side? Nordics, oh! Nordics almost eliminated. Now then, Chiba gets the second chance. Benku, finally something from NEWERA. 3 versus 4 NEWERA. They still have a lot of work to do if they want to win this point. KOMPLEKSiii, it's a matter of few seconds that they will plant the bomb. Benku pushing through the smoke. Benku going for the race, going for the play. Benku looking for the movement out there. Benku looking especially for Chiba to get him eliminated. KOMPLEKSiii still not going further in. Benku, he knows that he also has to be careful about the middle. But now Kiba eliminated. Chiba with the 3rd kill of this round. And Benku, he might get a very nice occasion right there. Mozart lost lots of HP. Mozart needs to wait before he can push. 2 versus 4. Mozart, can he find this elimination? Because KOMPLEKSiii is coming for the overtime. KOMPLEKSiii is coming for the draw. Mozart gets Mozart gets another one. It's 2 versus 2. Bomb still not planted. Right in this moment, finally explosives are down on the side, but it is anyone's game. 2 versus 2. Mozart and Benku against Chiba and RPC. Chiba already done a lot in this round. RPC looking at the middle street, looking for an elimination before NEWERA gets occasion to get closer to the side. But now Benku finds RPZ. Chiba finds Benku. Chiba, will he go for an ace to clutch this, to get his team to overtime? Chiba looks for the shot. 25 seconds here for Mozart. Mozart 1 versus 1. But Chiba is trying to find another way. Chiba is trying to find another angle to shot. Mozart, can he get this? Mozart or Chiba? Mozart or Chiba? Mozart looking for that kill. Mozart with a miss. Mozart finds this one, but he does not have the time. So it's still would be a play, would be a clutch from Chiba. He might not get an ace, but he will get into an overtime. 12 to 12. And Tiba with a beautiful play for time, with a beautiful movement out there. And this Burgundy is still not over. So we are ready to begin overtime on the first map on the series, NEWERA. If they can get this win, if they can get this map, it might be enough to fight for the 2-0 in this series, since it is a choice of KOMPLEKSiii. Tiba was looking there for the first elimination. Tiba could not land this one, but he did hit the occasion. He already found 28 eliminations. Tiba with a nice nade. 5 versus 4. The KOMPLEKSiii. They've already won one overtime on the stream. This overtime that they've won brought them here against NEWERA. 4 versus 4. Losa finds Mozart, so Mozart would not be an obstacle anymore. 90-50. Trying to annoy his opponent as much as he can. 3 versus 4 from NEWERA, considering the fact that they have the defense. It's not looking great, because as soon as KOMPLEKSiii plants, when I see the mouse, I will change for the streamer. Okay, you should not see the mouse right now. And I need to change. Okay, everything should be. Oh, why is this mouse showing up? Okay, never mind. Mouse is hidden. 4 versus 3. KOMPLEKSiii. Close and close to the side. KOMPLEKSiii should be able to get there, but Benko and Kiba, they were hidden and they were accurate. 3 versus 2. Kiba with another one. Seems like NEWERA can pull this one. Seems like NEWERA can find the win. RPZ with a huge struggle. The 1v3 situation. Benku finds the last one. 13-12. NEWERA wins the first round of the overtime. KOMPLEKSiii. They could use the rest of the allies around there. And Tiba could use another one. 29 eliminations coming from him. Up is with a beautiful nade. Tiba hitting 30. With more than 1.5 KD. 5 versus 2. This time KOMPLEKSiii has to win this one. I can not even let the thought that NEWERA might be able to pull this clash, that Kiba might find himself winning 1v5 on the Axis side, especially that bomb is planted, so this timer is ticking. It will be 13-13, and the last point to decide who will win the side of the overtime. KOMPLEKSiii, I would say that rather they need this win. That they should get this one if they want to keep their own map, if they want to defend their choice. And NEWERA, if they somehow manage to get the second point on the Axis, only 2 points will be required from the ally side. But now Tiba looking for one more. Tiba, third elimination. Can he find the number 31? For now, he can only find the explosions on the middle, but not a single one is close to hitting a KOMPLEKSiii sniper. But Exo finds RPZ. NEWERA in such a moment. They are opening with an entry kill. NEWERA, they struggled a lot in those last rounds with the openings, but the bomb is already planted. 9 men after plant, and now you have to be careful because KOMPLEKSiii on those aggressive positions around the smokes, you have a lot of distance to go through as New Era right there, but now Kiba finds Malum. Chiba still fighting for the win. 4 versus 3. Chiba hoping to pull another one. Chiba will be closing the distance to the bomb. Chiba, you can see, but can he also manage to get this elimination? 30 seconds on the clock. New Era will have to go to the side. Chiba, he cannot find Nordics. 4 versus 2. 1950 and Losa in the side. 20 more seconds. Losa finds Ixo. Losa finds another one. Losa finds the third one. And Losa might win this round. But Kiba gets 1950. 15 seconds. Kiba needs to defuse right now. And Losa will go for this. Kiba is defusing, but he does not have time. So Losa gets the 4th. Oh, what a round from Losa. And KOMPLEKSiii gets the points. 2 against 4. And Losa went solo for 3 kills this round. 14 to 13. KOMPLEKSiii in need of only 2 more points to win map number 1. And New Era in the need of a perfect ally side if they want to follow up on the next map. (14 to 13). KOMPLEKSiii. 2 more points needed, and we do know that they have some great defense even when it comes to Burgundy. They showed that this is the map. Ixo trying to go for the push. Ixo, oh, he might be a danger here, but Mozart, Benku already started. Losa, okay, he finds Ixo, but it will be enough. Because Benku also in the middle street. Benku going for that kill. Losa cannot surprise another one. 4 versus 2. Benku and Mozart. Clean round from New Era. 14 to 14. And once again, we find ourselves in the spot. We've already been in a position like that. 14 to 14. 2 more rounds from the other side. And who will be able to get this point? We've been in the spot when it was 11 to 11. And now Chiba, oh, a fantastic shot at Ixo and Kiba, especially Kiba, he puts Chiba down. 4 versus 3, 1950, nice nade. Nalum trying to look for the follow-up. 3 versus 3, but already some of the allies in the side. Nalum, he let one of them go, but Nalum cannot really find anything from the Bacardi because of the smoke. Nalum. New Era should be able to get a planted moment, but now, oh, Kiba versus 1950. Kiba having some struggles, but finding the head. 3 versus 2 and New Era. It looks like they are going to be the winners of this round, unless Nalump and RPZ are able to get this one. New Era, they already had one of their match points, map points there, because it's far away from the match points. Kiba finds Nalum, so now it's only down to RPZ. He finds Kiba. Finally, someone is able to put him down, but it is 1v2. 25 seconds on the clock, and now RPZ has to be quick. Now RPZ has to find those 2 eliminations. RPZ in the push. RPZ looking for something more, but Benku there. 15 to 14, and the first one went wrong. But New Era now with the second chance to finish this map, but this time New Era is playing as the ally, so it should be a bit easier for them than the one at 12-11. Nordics already with a fantastic shot. 5 versus 4. This is the start New Era was looking for. Benku looking for another one, and Kiba eliminating Chiba. Chiba down, the best player on this map. It's already put down. Kiba is also fantastic. 31 eliminations coming from this New Era player. 5 against 3. New Era, it already tastes like victory on this map. Ixo finds 1950. He will not come up with the clutch. The bomb will be planted. RPZ and Losa. RPZ closing out, but Losa found by Kiba, and now it's only RPZ. 1 versus 5. He cannot win this one. He cannot go for this clutch. RPZ already shot. Nordics with the kill, and New Era with a clean round, with a clean second half of the overtime, and with a clean win. 16 to 14. They win map of KOMPLEKSiii. Now they will be going to their own choice, and we'll see if they can close this one to 0. New Era still haven't lost a single map yet during this tournament. And after a short break, we'll see if they can still keep like that. So, we are ready for the start. I will just remind you that New Era won the first map 16 to 14. Now it's the pick, now it's Toujane. And now it's Nordics, who already starts with one elimination. Nordics looking for more. Chiba trying to find something for himself as well. Of course, KOMPLEKSiii starting here as the Axis. New Era as the allies. And Exo finds enemy sniper Nalump on a close range, trying to get tiny bit of control on the B-long, but he cannot because Benku finds Losa. 5 against 2. And NEWERA looking for this win, looking for the clean win. 5 against 1. Only 1915 there. Not for long. A quick, clean round from NEWERA. 1-0. And we'll see if New Era will show a better performance here than they showed on the map number 1. Mortar with a quick opening. RPZ responds, but Ixa already spotted one, and Ixa already can search for the side. Benku finds Nalump. Seems like New Era is going for another quick round there. 4 versus 2. Kirba looking with the pistol. Benku, RPZ, and now Kirba for the win. 2-0 New Era with a very quick start. So for now it's New Era. I do remember that Toujane, I do remember that they do like to make those plays, especially on this map. Oh, and Exo Benku Kirba, it's a rush. It's a full rush of those elimination lows, finding something for himself. Chiba having a hard time looking for the kill, and Kirba for another one. 4 against 1. Low side the one before clutch, but it seems like New Era is going for the fast win here. 3-0. This Toujane is in absolute express mode. Benku looking for another one. Once again, the roofs players. But Exo with a beautiful nade. 1950 already down, and Mozart. It's Nalump. It's like New Era is already in the side. 5 against 3. It's just too quick. It's just too fast. Coming from the New Era players. Losa, Chiba finally something back from KOMPLEKSiii. I was worried for a moment. Benku sneaking out there, sneaking around the B-long. Benku. He will go for this Nordics as well, and Kiba finds Losa. Nordics spots the other enemy. 3 against 2. And New Era almost in the sides. New Era almost ready for the plan. Benku will look for this, looking also for the nades, but none will come there. RPZ finds Benku. 2 versus 2. That Nordics is a beautiful spot. Nordics and Kiba 4-0. New Era with yet another victory. Maybe this one was not so clean. Maybe this one was not as secure as the first 3, but definitely this one was also well deserved for New Era. Chiba trying to find the opening. It was much easier for him on Burgundy than here on Toujane. Now it's New Era's territory. Nalump trying to find a play. Nalump cannot get a kill, but 1950 actually finds Ixa. KOMPLEKSiii finally getting some of those entry kills, but Kirba with 1. Oh, Losa, fantastic shot. Nordics down, Mozart as well. This time KOMPLEKSiii should be able to get this point. Benku and Kirba, the only 2 players alive. Kirba yet to die the first time. Nalump looking for those kills. Nalump looking for something more. Benku and Kirba, I'm very curious where those 2 are right now. You can see that Benku is here, nearby the long. He finds another one. 2 versus 3, Benku and Kirba. If they would pull this clutch, if they would get this win for New Era, that would show dominance. But still, the lead is on the side of Axis. Look, closer, looking for this one, looking for a spot to surprise the British players. Cuba, they have to go for the side, 30 seconds on the clock. But RPZ still holding this position. RPZ behind those boxes without Nate to clear him. Might be tough to fight with this position. 20 seconds more. New Era looking for this, but Kiba finds RPZ. Chiba cannot land this shot. 2 versus 2. And both Komplexi players were pretty far away. This 2v4 clutch is going well. And now Kiba finds Chiba. And Kiba with another one. Oh, what a round. New Era with the 2 versus 4 situation. New Era still continuing the dominance on the Toujane. 5-0. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. And this is a post from KOMPLEKSiii, and I'm not surprised because after such a loss, I would need a post too.
Be van szorulva a sikibe. Van nézett fel?
Axis eliminated. Allies win. 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 Allies eliminated. Axis win. Axis eliminated. Allies win. Axis eliminated. Allies win. Allies eliminated. Axis win. Allies eliminated. Axis win.